Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So my garage door wireless keypad has stopped working. It's a Genie brand wireless keypad, and regardless of trying new batteries, it's just not working at all. I think they're corroded on the inside, maybe some water got in there. So I'm going to take this old wireless keypad off and replace it with the same Genie garage door wireless keypad, but a newer version, and show you how to do that. So the first thing I did here was pop out the batteries, and behind the battery bay, you will find a Phillips head screw. And I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this. You can see I finally get smart and bring out my impact driver. After I unscrew that screw, this wireless keypad is hanging on almost like a picture frame in the back on another screw. So just lift that up, and you can see the picture frame hanging on the back there, and I'm going to toss that away. I'll put a link in the description to where you can find one of these new ones. This Genie brand is great and relatively affordable. So it looks just like the old one. There's a picture frame hanging on the back. I'm going to go ahead and use the same screw that's already located in the mortar in between the brick siding of my house. This one comes with 2 batteries already installed, but I got to take those batteries out to locate that same hole where the other screw will go to attach it securely to the wall. So all I'm doing is just kind of repeating the process, but in reverse. I'm hanging my new keypad on the top screw, and then I'm going to put my second screw in the bottom here to secure it in place. Once I have the keypad hanging from the wall, I'm going to go ahead and reinsert the batteries, and then I'm going to look up how to program this new keypad to my existing garage door. There's a whole booklet of all different types of instructions. What you want to look for is how many garage door openers you want programmed to this keypad. I have a single garage door opener, so that's the steps I'm going to be following. But if you have 2 garage door openers and 2 garage doors, then you need to follow those steps in this packet. So for a single garage door, it's pretty easy. I go up to the back of my motor, and I'm going to click this button here where it says Learn Code, and watch for that red radio signal light to beep. Now my program told me to then type in 357 and hit the arrow button until my garage door responded to the original 357 code. That's just the code that the manufacturer gives you for the first time use. You can see it took me about 4 times hitting the open button and close button before my garage door responded to that code. Once again, I can come back. 357 is the code that the manufacturer gave me. And now this time the garage door responds on the first attempt to hit that open button. Okay, it's really easy to program a new code. First, you start by entering the old code. Again, my old code was 357. After I enter that old code, or that manufacturer's code of 357, I hit the program button. After I hit the program button, I can see the middle column light up, and that means that my keypad is ready to accept a new code. I'm going to take this camera off my keypad while I enter my new code, because obviously I don't want anybody knowing the code to my garage door. And after I enter the code that I want my garage door keypad to be, I can then just hit the program button again, and that locks in my new code. And it's just that easy. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit that like button, and I always appreciate people subscribing to my channel.